The girl accidentally kicked her high-heeled shoe into the CEO's arms. Seeing the CEO's uncomfortable expression, the girl saw it and was like, oops, definitely put too much power into that one, kinda embarrassed. The assistant, he was pretty much useless, couldn't help at all. This poor CEO, his legs were already messed up, and he almost got knocked out by a shoe. The girl quickly apologized, saying she totally didn't mean to, and even offered to fix his legs. But the CEO, he was probably kinda spooked by her, afraid she'd just mess things up again, so he quickly had his assistant wheel him away. Little did they know, this girl was actually pretty special. She was, like, a divine raven spirit from heaven, here to, transcend a tribulation. She was, like, a natural-born bad news prophetess. Anything good she said never came true, but if she said something bad, it was totally on the money. So, all the other deities were pretty much scared of her opening her mouth. Her master saw this wasn't really working out, so he did some calculations and found this pretty cool way to change her constitution. Basically, if she went down to earth and found her beloved, who was a magpie in a past life, she could totally change. The girl was still trying to figure out what beloved even meant, when her master just kinda sent her down to earth. The master also made sure to tell her she had to find this person within 7 days, or she'd turn into a raven and be stuck on earth forever. And her identity on earth? She was the second young lady of the Song family. Before, because she didn't want to replace her sister and marry that CEO with the messed up legs, she ended up, like, drowning herself in the lake. The CEO, finding out that the Song family had secretly swapped out his fiancée, was pretty pissed. He immediately demanded to know where his original fiancée was. And then, the girl suddenly blurted out that his original fiancée had eloped with another man on a plane. Everyone was, like, totally shocked, looking around to see who was talking. And then, this girl just kinda jumped up. Everyone who saw that just freaked out and ran. The girl saw that the CEO didn't run and was pretty curious. The CEO was like, hey, I can't run even if I wanted to. The girl instantly saw it. Oh, this guy right in front of her, in his last life, he was totally a magpie, but the CEO was just, like, totally confused, thinking the Song family was still trying to trick him. The girl, seeing that the guy didn't believe her, was just, like, speechless. The CEO quickly told his bodyguards to come over and, shut her up. Who knew the girl just pointed her finger, and those 2 bodyguards were, like, frozen in place. Then, the girl used her magic again, making the 2 bodyguards start hitting each other. Then, to complete her mission of transcending the tribulation, the girl suddenly pounced in front of the CEO, saying she wanted to play a game with him. But the CEO totally wasn't listening to her. That's when the girl realized, whoa, my magic actually doesn't work on this guy. But when she really looked at the CEO again, she saw his future, a pretty tragic ending. The girl was like, yo, in a year, you're not only gonna go bankrupt, but your family's gonna be totally ruined, too. If you wanna change that, you gotta, like, fall in love with me. At this point, the stepmother and that scummy dad were planning to secretly bail with the money, but the CEO just called them back. The girl then said their bad daughter would soon be conned out of her money. The stepmother, naturally, didn't believe it, but then her daughter actually came back and said she'd been scammed. The CEO, seeing how amazing the girl was, kinda started believing what she had just said. So, he totally decided he had to figure out a way to change his family's destiny.